Alright.
Alright. Alright, Barkley. Why, you want to battle right now, Barkley? Or unless you got workers? Dude, Dragon. I'm not gonna go all fire versus Dragon though. You're crazy if you think I'm gonna do that. There's no way. That's stupid. You're gonna have to beat my mixed team. You gotta go against my mixed team, Barkley. I'm sorry, but I ain't doing fire. I ain't doing no half damage against a pure Dragon team. Heck no. I made. Hey, Barkley, you're supposed to stick with Dark, dude. How come you're going into Dragon now, dude? Look, I got two fire teams. Well, actually, if I got my main fire teams. I keep making. I keep making. Look, I keep making fire guys, dude. Look, I'm adding more and more to my roster. This whole page is gonna be fire, dude. All right. All right, if you want to do fire versus dark, I'm down for that. But not against dragon. No way. Not no sudden team change. Otherwise, I'm gonna do it. I just don't have the patience to make teams like that too either, probably. So I don't know, man. All right, that's fair, Barkley. That's fair enough. But you ready? 'Cause I don't know. All right, let's figure this out. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hopefully, it all sticks together and it doesn't have issues. come on, dude. What's wrong with it? Bro, I don't even know if I could, honestly, dude, unless I get better internet sometimes. I don't know if I could even really play online games that much, to be honest, sometimes. Dude, I never had these internet problems. Alright, you're gonna have to go against, I don't know, we'll see what team. Alright, let's see the. Oh, you got that shed skin sizer? Is that what you got there? You got that shed skin, whatever the heck his name is? I know the kid. I know. His name is. I'm waiting, Barkley. Try not to be slow with the decisions here because my internet's unstable, bro. We're not gonna have a good match. I don't want it to like conk out. Because I feel like it could conk out. You look like Cyclops with the glasses. I have a shiny Dragonite also, but he's not a good build. Just pray that the battles last. What is your, I don't know what your, you like the setup, guys, don't you? You really do. Yeah, you gonna kill me? Come on. At least one thing I like about that boy is that at least he does something before he goes. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Deal with this guy right now. I don't think he can deal with it. I don't think you could deal with this guy, man. This guy, this Corviknight is so mean, dude. Let's see if you have an answer for it. I messed up. I messed up. I should have never switched his typing. I was too afraid that you were gonna hit me with a fire. I messed up. Now you can deal with it. Okay. Yeah, you can't deal with him, Bark. Hmm. Alright, there's nothing I could do. Nothing I could do there. I should never switch the type. If I would have kept him steel, he would have tanked it, dude. The outrage. I thought you were gonna hit me with some sort of fire punch or some sort of. Why, dude? What is wrong with me? I'm retarded. I do stupid moves sometimes, dude. Like I don't play. I gotta get back into it. What are you gonna do, Barkley? What are you gonna do? See, you outspeed me. I think you may outspeed. If you outspeed me, then I die. Look, come on, hit yourself. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Come on! Dude, you're owning me with 2 dragon dances, bro. I don't have it in me no more, dude. The old crazy would not be getting killed by 2 dragon. I used to be a menace. Now I'm. It's all over now, Barkley. When you start getting older, watch. Yeah, no, I'm getting sweeped right now, dude. I'm literally getting sweeped by 2 dragon dances. This is not how I used to be, man. GG. Eh. Well, you definitely have the match anyway, dude, so. I should have did this beforehand, by the way, what I'm doing right here. I should have bought I should have brought this guy out and did this beforehand. I'm so stupid. Like I'm not even thinking. Whatever. Whatever. We'll see what happens. I definitely want another battle. We're gonna keep going. I gotta practice more, dude. See, one thing about me in the past, I used to battle all the time. I don't even do it no more. Well, you got better, dude. All your team building definitely shows. You definitely got better. Yeah, how fast is this Cyclizar? You outspeeded my Dragon Dance? Like how fast? What is this? Is it that fairy dragon thing? Are you gonna warm me off with that? I don't even know what. I don't even know the typings anymore, bro. Like it's so bad. Like I don't. No, you're gonna turn into a fairy type and you're gonna warm me. Watch. Oh no, you're steel. Interesting. Well, no, I mean this old. No, I know this. This is a bulky boy. I know this boy is bulky. Believe me. Yeah, I know you're gonna trap me with fire spin, but if hold on, I have a fire spin guy too. But the thing is now, I messed this game up completely. Like I screwed this game up so bad. Look at this. I have no answers here. Whatever. Let's have a rematch. I can't win this bar. There's no. What are you gonna just kill my Talonflame? There's no point. I'm. All right, I don't know, man. All right, let's see. I'll keep it going, but I really feel this is not good. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can't kill you in 3 turns. Dude, why you gotta be like a mean... Nah. You see, you're making me cancel the battle. You have four Pokemon. You have 4 Pokemon and you're doing a Perish song? Really, dude? Get out of here. Alright, come on, again. I gotta get better. I gotta train myself up. That was very bad play. I'm gonna use the same team. The guy does a you do Perish song on me, bro. You got yeah, exactly. I know. 4 Pokemon and you do Perish. Alright, we'll try again. That's all, man. I'm gonna keep trying. Since you're a decent team builder, I'll give you that, Barkley. Let's see. But, I get better too, Barkley. I get better. Give me time. But at the same time, I don't know, Barkley. I don't even know if I'm gonna have it in me to keep playing Pokemon, to be honest. We'll see. Plus, they're coming out with the new game in a few months, so I don't know. I definitely don't know if you're using a Bible verse. You know that? That's in Proverbs. That's a real Bible verse. Iron sharpens iron. Alright, Barkley. Let's see what happens. Oh boy, you like the setup, guys. I need a clear Smago with you, man. I need a clear Smago. All your guys are set up, man. You're not playing around, Barkley. Let me ask you, do you test this on the computer with like Showdown and stuff? Do you test your teams? Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, Barkley. Wow, that doesn't kill me. Dude, this guy is a beast. I know you're a spinner on this freaking guy, dude. There's no way you don't have rapid spin on that guy. Doesn't he have rapid spin, this guy? Dude, that stupid 5 buff is is crazy, bro. Alright. Doesn't Como get rapid spin? Barkley. Oh, Barkley. I don't know. I don't know, Barkley. I don't know. He's something else, Barkley. Let's see. Look at you, Cyclops over here. Alright, finally you hit yourself. No, not this time. I screwed up. That's how I lost the last game. I got rid of my steel typing against a physical attacker, which was the dumbest thing I could do. Come on, hit yourself again. Good. Finally, some RNG. Now you're in trouble. Now you got hazards all over the field, and you got a heavy Corviknight on your hands. Dude, this Corviknight is so mean, bro. You gotta make one of these, dog. This Corviknight is mean, bro. Alright. Nah, get out of here with that song, bro. Get out of here with that song. You're not firing Vortex in me yet, so I'm gonna have to pull him out. We can't have him dying right now. You're up to no good with this thing. Let's see. Oh, I think you're in trouble now, Barkley. I'm starting to get the crazy back in me. Crazy man's coming, Barkley. The old style is... The old crazy's coming out, Barkley. The old crazy. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I'm scared of this Dragon Knight, by the way. I'm a little scared of this Dragon Knight, but I'm not that scared, Barkley. Just a little scared. Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, one Dragon Dance does wonders. And this guy, this Super Dolphin is not, I don't think he's too fast. He's fast, but he ain't that fast. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, are you kidding me? Why am I not water typing? Oh, I just totally screwed myself up, bro. How am I a fighting type on this thing, dude? I gotta change that. Hi, Omar. How are you, Omar? Oh, okay. How old is he? Hey, Grandpa, I said happy birthday. Omar, Barkley stomped me with two Dragon Knights last game. Trying to get a little revenge here, but we'll see. He's tricky, this Bark. Barkle is tricky. Dude, I'm scoffed with this. What do you think? This. Yep. Come on. No bad RNG. Come on. No bad RNG. Go. Don't hit yourself. Of course I do. Hey, Omar, he dropped the 2 bunker busters on me. Why am I doing this? Okay. Yeah, Omar. You see, he looks like a B2 Spirit, right? He dropped 2 bunker busters. Perish song, boy. I don't like this boy, Barkley. He's too perishy. kind of knew you were going to do that, Barkley. I didn't want to take a chance with my Corgi. Alright. Let's see. I mean, I see the gimmick here, Barkley. It's a very gimmicky little. This is a kind of a cheap moveset, dude. You basically fire spit. You basically trap the guy. And then you move out, and then you go out the last turn. I see what this is. All right. But the problem with gimmicks is once somebody like knows the gimmick, you kind of get screwed. I feel. In my humble opinion, but. Dude, is he regenerated too, this friggin' thing? I feel like you come back with friggin' more health or something. Good. Okay. I'll battle again. Different teams or same team? I want to almost use another team. Can I battle? Can I try with one of my fire teams against your dragon team? All right, you're definitely probably gonna win here. So, but I don't know. No, your dragon team is good. You got a lot of gimmicks. But like I said, I'm not a. Sometimes I like gimmicks. So Corviknight's a gimmick Pokemon too. Don't get me wrong, but I look at gimmicks like once somebody knows your gimmick, they're gonna plan for it all the time, Bart. That's what I feel, in my opinion. Just an opinion, but it could, you know, we'll see. I don't know what I'm talking about after. Dude, one thing though, dude, I'm gonna say this right now. Taunt destroys your team. Like, I'm not kidding. I kid you not. Taunt destroys your team. So, like, oh, like a prank. If somebody has taunt, like pranks to taunt and stuff, your team is done, dude. You got too much setup. You don't have no choice. I'm hoping to get that. Come on, poison. Come on, can I get a lucky RNG here? How long does friggin' fire spin last? Like 7 turns or something, right? You know, Perish Song, by the way, is like completely illegal in every single singles battle, like competition. Just to let you know. Well, no, is Perish Song illegal? Yes, yes, it's illegal if you trap. You know that, right? Like Smogan always made that like clear. Like not just Smogan rules, but in general, Perish Song trapping was always, dude. Perish Song trapping was highly looked down upon, bro. Go look it up. You're like borderline illegal, Barkley. Borderline illegal over here. All right, let's go. Yeah, see, read what Omar wrote. Dude, that Dragonite is bulk, man. Oh, you were locked in, dude! Why am I doing that? I'm so stupid. I shouldn't have switched out, dude. I'm such an idiot. See, I make mistakes, bro. Dude, I make too many friggin' mistakes, man. Seriously. Way too many mistakes I make. Yeah, but see, that was my problem is, dude, is I make bad mistakes on top of things. I still have a lot to practice. I don't even know what this type is. What is it? Steel dragons? I don't even know what these types are, Bob. I don't know anything about that. I don't even know what they are half the time, Bob. Dude, if your guy has a dragon dance or something on this thing, I'm gonna be like, what the heck, bro? Alright. Yeah, you should win this game. I don't know, but... Dude, I gave you my torque hole so fast. That was so stupid of me. Very foolish, very foolish, very foolish. Alright, so... I don't think... Yeah, you could... Yeah, I don't have a shot, dude. This thing is gonna way outspeed me and kill me, probably. Alright, we'll see. Wait, what? Wait. How am I outspeeding you? Unless... Okay, fair enough. Oh, dude, Barkley, that's crazy, Barkley. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Barkley, your shed tail trick is not working. I have a shed tailer, by the way, too. Well, I mean, regardless, I'm taunted, so I can't do my special dancing, but... Come on. Hey, dude! I knew this was gonna happen, bro. Bro, I told you I don't have stable internet. I'm streaming literally. I'm streaming on my repeater. Okay? My repeater disconnects me all the time, so I have to use the hotspot to connect my Switch. I can't even play online games, bro. You have that. You won that one anyway. I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, dude, I told you I can't play online games. It's so annoying. I can't do it. The internet is so bad in this house. I can't play online games. I can't do anything. It was never like this before. This Verizon, I don't know how they installed it, but it's a complete disaster, man. It's so friggin' annoying, bro. And there's nothing I could do because it's the wiring too. That's the funny thing. That's why I'm on a hotspot, and my hotspot is not even that good. It's just like my internet sucks, bro. See, when I used to play, I had Spectrum and I had the router in my room. Cost. You won that one. You won that one anyway, bro. So just let's go again if you want. 1, 2, 3, 5. Like I said, that's why I said before we got to go fast because I don't know how stable it's gonna be, bro. Like with these bulky stall teams and stuff that last a whole 20 minutes. I don't know if I could even do it, man. This is why I play single player games now. Seriously, this is one of the main reasons I play single player games because I can't have long battles anymore. I can't, dude. Forget about it. I can't play FPS games. Nothing. Even RTS games. Like if I want to play Age of Empires online, I can't do it because it's gonna drop me some way through the game. I'm gonna get dropped. So it's like I'm really I can't do much. Whatever, man. I'm kind of pissed right now because I still feel like I still think you would have won, but I could have did a little damage. I had your cycler guy messed up. It is what it is, bro. I don't like it, bro. Alright, Cyclops. Alright, come on. Please stay this time, bro. Look how slow it's going, too, to communicate. You see how slow it's going? Yeah, something is a bad sign, man. Alright. One completely destroys my turtle here. Da, 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 da. Ah, good play. Wow. What? Dude, that's just my luck right there. Pivoting on a friggin' U-turn with a grassmon. That's how stupid this is. Dude, if it isn't my connection, it's gonna be my brain. So, yeah, forget about it, dude. I think I'm done with Pokemon, seriously. Because at the very least, when I do play okay, then the connection problem. So what's the point? It's just so stupid, man. It gets me so angry, like that. I know that if I make a mistake, that there's a good chance that even if I do better or I play good, it's gonna disconnect. I know that. So it's like, especially with these long battles. Omar, I don't know. It could be the walls in this house. I don't know. The towers are not close by, Omar. I don't know. I don't have answers. I have no answers to tell you, Omar. So the hotspot is not getting a great signal. The Wi-Fi in the house is terrible. It's like I have bad internet, man, all over. YouTube is a little better now. My uploads, for some reason, my uploading isn't too bad, and that's why I think I'm able to keep the stream somewhat going. Dude, don't tell me if this little Azumarill like sweeps your team, bro. Yeah, I know you definitely got extreme speed on this thing. You have to, and that's probably what you should use. Well, yeah, you're gonna use that because... But we'll see. No, I'm just watching the stream to check my audios and stuff. That's all, Omar, that's all. You're not gonna... Wait. Yeah, he could tank this little guy. This guy could tank. I think he can. Although I am gonna see what happens, Barkley. I had a feeling you were gonna do that again. I was gonna switch out, but I definitely had that feeling, Barkley. Wait, are you lumberied? All right, Barkley. You know whose Blaziken this is, right? Yep. Oh, how you waking up then? Oh, come on. How you waking up, bro? Dude, you waking up on the first turn. Who does that, man? Yeah, this is ridiculous, bro. Whatever, man. Second turn, whatever. That's bullcrap. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. You got me anyway. Good game, Barkley. There's nothing I can do. You know, Blaziken gets destroyed by priority anyway. And dude, I feel nervous battling. Not even because I'm gonna lose. I feel like the connection's gonna go bad, and it's not a good feeling, really. It just feels like annoying, you know? Like it's really just crappy feeling. Yeah, GG. No point. All right, good game, Barkley. I still feel I could have did good, man, with the other game, but what am I gonna do? I can't. It's if I honestly I don't even want to play, bro. I don't want to play online games anymore. Omar, this is one of the reasons I don't play online. Seriously, this is why I don't play almost any game that's multiplayer because my internet has been trashed for 3 freaking years, bro. 4 years. I don't know how they installed the wiring in this house, but the internet drops all the time. I can't game no more. And even if I use the hotspot, it don't matter because the hotspot is not stable either. So if I use the hotspot, that's not stable. The Wi-Fi is not stable. Nothing's stable. Yeah, but you know what? I don't like to play on maybes. It's annoying. It's annoying to say maybe, like, oh, I might, oh, blah, blah, blah. Because it's like, kind of like, that's what I don't like. Pokemon is a game where you can really come back with, like, two guys. And it's a really exciting feeling when that happens. And if I have two guys left and I'm trying to go back and then the Wi Fi conks me out, I can't do it then. I can't play. And you would think that I pay for my cell phone that the hotspot would be more stable, and I did everything on my phone to prioritize it. Everything. I set my hotspot to high bandwidth for gaming and movies or whatever, not to all that stuff, and it still doesn't hold. It still doesn't hold. No, it's a lousy feeling, bro. Like I love Pokemon, but like I mean, dude, you think this game is bad, bro? Like I can't play any. Forget about like a first person shooter or any type of live action game that requires constant bandwidth. I can't do it. Age of Empires, no way. Omar, like we can't even play Age of Empires. If I try to play Age of Empires within 20 minutes, I'm gonna be dropped. And that's not how the internet should be. We don't, you shouldn't pay for that, for things not to work. That's not right. That's like I don't know how they I don't even know how they I don't know, man. Just very annoying. It's like demoralizing. I almost don't even want to play, bro. I could barely. I mean, look, I'm lucky I could even stream seriously because the upload speed is not terrible. I know that's like the one thing, but that's why my repeater crashes all the time because I don't even think it's the repeater. I really, dude. Even when I try to download like okay, for example, when I bought the wrestling game, and it was like 126 gigabytes. It's a pretty big game, and I bought it and I tried to download it. You don't even know how I literally brought my PlayStation 5 into the next room and I hard wired it to the to the router, okay? This wasn't even Wi-Fi, okay? This was hard wired to the router, and I kid you not, it kept dropping me even on a LAN connection. That's how I know that it's not even the Wi-Fi. It's something in the way they installed it, okay? Because there's no way that a LAN connection should drop. The only way to fix it is to call up Verizon, and they have to like literally rewire the whole thing because there's no way to fix this. We already replaced the modem. We replaced the router. We dropped it off at the store. We picked up a brand new one. Nothing. No difference. Same crap. It was the way they installed it, bro. I don't know how they did it. It's through the walls, dude. The wire that they use through the wall is not right, dude. It's flimsy. You got to see how... Dude, if it's windy outside, my internet drops left and right if it's windy. A little bit... If it's like a little gusty outside, I can't do anything. Like during rainstorms and stuff, I crash. Yep. But this isn't... See, it's not just Verizon. This is an old house. And all the wiring in this place is awful. And basically, the Verizon installer was like Omar, was like your age, okay? It was a young guy, like you or Barkley's age. They do a quick installation. They're not going to check the wiring in a house unless you specifically complain about it. And we're at the point, like in this place, that we don't even want to bother with things like that because we don't want to like cause an uproar. When you rent and have landlords and stuff, you don't. What are you gonna have them knock the walls down? The only thing you could really do is have switch to another internet, like a cable or Spectrum or something. But even then, it's like we already have everything set up. We're able to look. We could watch YouTube. We could stream. We could do basic stuff. The internet is good enough to do that. And if it conks out, I guess it downloads enough to where it can pick up. But when it comes to things like Pokemon, like these battles and things that need a constant bandwidth, I can't do anything. I can't play any game online. Everything has to be single player. It's sad. It's really sad. It's actually like it depresses me, to be honest. No, 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 no. It's not even Barkley. It's not even about that. It's not about the money. Believe me. It's the hassle, Barkley. Trust me, I have the money. I'm not worried about that. It's the hassle. I live with someone, and you don't know what I go through, bro. Like I live with my stepmom. She's not gonna like, dude. They're gonna be coming in the house. I don't know if they're gonna rip the wall apart. It's the hassle, bro. Like we don't want to rock the boat over here. That's what it boils down to. I know, part of me, part of me feels like, well, one thing that I don't. All right, there is one fix I could do, is I could call up my cell phone company and I can maybe get a better hotspot. Like I can maybe have them give me a better hotspot. That may cost money, but that would be the only fix I could do is to have a stronger like 5G hotspot or something. But see, like even if I look at my bars right now, dude, like even if I look at my cell phone bars, it's not the 5G or whatever it is, 5G, which I don't even think it's 5G, but it's not that high, dude. It fluctuates from 3 to 5 bars constantly. I know, but see, what I also don't like about disconnecting in Pokemon is it makes me feel like people do that as like sore loser tactics. You know what I mean? Like people disconnect like when they're mad and stuff, and I get mad. I'll cancel the battle. I'll let you know I'm gonna cancel it if I'm down to one guy or something, but whatever. But I don't play those games. Like I don't disconnect my internet. Like I don't want you to think I do that, and it makes me feel like there's always a question like that in a way. Like, and it's not just you, Barkley. Like, what if we had like more people, right? Say we have other good players, and And this happens with other people. It's not cool, man. Like I know me personally, in the past, I flipped out on people when their internet. Even Omar remembers. I probably flipped out on people when we disconnected. I used to my internet used to be very good when I had Spectrum. I had like really good internet. Never had disconnects back in the day, during the Sword and Shield times. And whenever somebody would have a disconnection, sometimes Omar would disconnect, and I would yell at Omar. I'd yell at everybody if you disconnected. I would be like that. So now it's like I'm getting retribution or something, divine justice back at me, because now it feels like this is what happens now. Personally, I think the only thing I can do viably. I'm sorry, Omar, but the only thing I could do is call up my cell phone and see if they can send like a stronger. Uh, I think I have the option of like a satellite connections or something, but that does cost a bit more money. That's the only thing I think I could do. Like I don't think I have really much answers right now, other than a full blown change of my ISP, which I don't think we're gonna do that because it's like kind of like a hassle. She don't like to rock the boat on anything. Once something like with this, once this house, once we're set in something, like we don't change for some reason. Ever since my dad passed away, so I'm kind of stuck, man. See, at least with my dad, like I was able to like complain to my dad, and he would listen to me because he was my real dad, right? But with this lady, it's like it'll turn into a fight, bro. She'll say, "What's wrong with the internet? You don't need to do that." Blah blah blah. I'm not. I don't want these people in the house. The house is dirty. The rug is dirty. Blah blah blah. It'll get like that, bro. Like I don't feel like dealing with it. You know, like I really don't feel like dealing with it. I'd rather just not even play, to be honest, than deal with the hassle. Yeah, there's nothing I could do. There's nothing I could do. The only thing I guess I could think about is if I call up the cell phone company and see if I can get a faster hotspot. They might be able to provide something. I mean, I have a fairly new phone. Uh, I could, I could. I thought about it. I thought about going to Staten Island. And it wouldn't actually cost much different. Uh, if I leave New York, I definitely could. It's just that this state is very difficult to live by yourself. Um, at least if I did have my own place, I could do things like without question. Like if I had my own place, I would call them up right like today. I call them up tomorrow. But because that's the case, I can't. I don't have much control here. I have no control. So when problems like this happen, it's like I really don't know what to do. Even though this isn't a big deal, it's a video game. Who cares? But it's like I don't have my independence the way I wish I did. So it's like it's a stark reality of where I am in life, and it's depressing, kind of. I could definitely move out of state, man. That would work out for me too. I have enough to live off of, like in another state or something. I could definitely do that. But like, I don't know, dude. I like it here too, though. Like, I kind of like New York. I like the having the ability to like get food at like 10 o'clock at night and stuff. You can't do that in other states. Like we have everything open over here, like all the time. So like I would be crazy to move out of state just because of an internet. What are you gonna do, dude? This so is life, you know. I had my Pokemon run. It lasted a while. It was fun. I'm still gonna play and everything, but I'm definitely a shadow of my former self, dude. It's just the bottom line. I'm a shadow of my former self, but that's okay. I'm not really upset with it because as you get older, you know, I had my day, man. Even if the internet was good, I'm playing pretty bad. I'm making too many mistakes and stuff. Um, I don't have time. I don't have the room to get better. Even like it's. I definitely was more passionate about it years ago, and I took it more seriously. I don't. I don't know. Between the internet and my desire to really kind of keep up with Pokemon, it's like not the same. I feel. And I'm older too, so it's kind of like I'm not as sharp as I think I once was. I don't know when it comes to quick reactions and stuff, or I guess like you could say decision making. I don't know. I could probably definitely get there again, but I don't even know if I want to like do it, man. I have double teams, Barkley. I have a bunch of double teams. Actually, pretty good ones too. But I don't really want to. I'll be honest, dude. I just don't want to. Well, a little bit, Omar. It is because I'm kind of like worried I'm not going to get the play in. Like, you know, like I'm kind of worried that if I don't like, if I don't provide results fast, it's going to happen. Um, which is not helpful in a game like this. I don't know. I don't have answers. Like I said, this is kind of why I stick with single play games like my wrestling and my stupid stuff like that because it's like, whatever, who cares, right? Like, you can't be let down by, the computer. So, but when you have to deal with internet connections, it's a problem. And then when my repeater crashes, forget about it. That flips me out too. I was thinking about buying a whole different repeater, but I'll be honest, dude. Even if I get a different repeater, I don't even think that's the problem. I think it's the wiring. And you could spend like $80 to $140 on a good repeater, and if it doesn't do anything, like I said, I connected the PS5 straight to the router, dude. Via LAN connection, and it still did the same thing. So that's not normal. Yeah, but how much money will that be, Omar? Like, I don't want to spend all this money for internet, dude. Like, well, I gotta get like a hotspot, like receiver, and then like buy it. I don't want to do it, dude. I'm just not in the mood, bro. I honestly like it's. You should, Barkley. You're on more than me. It's time for you younger people to start doing this stuff. I'm too old for this. Yeah, I remember when you first met me, I was like 34, bro. I had what's the word? Like I had like passion and desire. I don't have that. Not with digital stuff anymore. Not the same. Like I'm more like into real. Like I try. Like I'm more into like church and real life stuff. I'm not really into like this stuff anymore, man. I mean, I did. Don't get me wrong. Like I enjoy it. I enjoy strategy a lot. Um, but It's not even that upsets me. It's right now. It's my internet connection more than anything. I don't mind losing. If I lose like 3, 4 games in a row, that's fine as long as it's legit. But if I get that communication error, dude, and I get it all the time, it's like depressing, man. It's funny because I could connect my Switch to the Wi-Fi signal right now if I wanted to, but I don't. It's like forget about it, dude. If I connect my Switch to the Wi-Fi signal, I get dropped every 2 seconds. For some reason, YouTube holds up though, and I don't know if that's because the way YouTube is. Maybe it saves the packets. Although my YouTube crashes too, but not as often as you would think. Um, my upload speed for some reason is pretty good. My download speed is spotty. It doesn't make sense. I can't even make sense of it. I really don't understand, to be honest. It doesn't even coherently make sense. Well, it is what it is. It comes with my phone, so it might just be a basic hotspot, Omar. But it's not the end of the world, bro. I don't really care that much, honestly. Like I do, but I don't. It's what I don't really. Again, I don't really care. I could watch YouTube videos. I could watch streaming movies still because like how that works is even if you have a spotty internet connection, it downloads. So I don't. It's not too bad. I can watch the basketball games for the most part, and it connects. Sometimes it gets blurry, like really blurry, like artifacts and stuff. But it doesn't just completely conk out. But like if like I said, if I want to play computer gaming online or any type of real gaming on the internet, I can't do it. Like forget about MMORPGs, no way. Forget about first-person shooters, no way. Forget about games like StarCraft, won't work. I can't have a stable game. Yeah, I have one Omar that no, I'm not doing Verizon, dude. First of all, I have T-Mobile on my Samsung, and there's no way I'm gonna stay with the same company that didn't install my internet correctly. That would be stupid, and that would be giving money away to people that don't deserve it. So it's not happening. Because ultimately, they're at fault, not me. They are. Yeah, so if I get a T-Mobile hotspot upgrade for my phone, maybe I would do that. Maybe, but it depends how much it costs. Bro, I'll never get Verizon again, like ever. If I ever move out on my own, I'm gonna remember this. They lost me, bro. I'm not even mad at T-Mobile, even though I'm connected with the hotspot. I'm not even mad at T-Mobile, even though my hotspot disconnects me in battles. I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at T-Mobile. I'm mad that my Verizon doesn't work right. Omar, you had really bad internet for a while, right? I remember Omar. All right, Barkley. I remember Omar. Your internet was like awful for a while. I remember I used to yell at you all the time. Omar, why was your? Let me ask you, Omar, why was your internet so bad, and how did you fix it? Like, is it fixed? Is it better now or no? Is this thing electric by any chance? No. Just thought it was with the lights. I just thought it was with the lights. So far, my repeat has been working pretty good right now. Yeah, it's been holding up, at least. Better than my hotspot. You know, you never know with this internet. One works, the other one doesn't. But it's alright, bro. It's alright. Bro. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, huh? You know what's so funny? I used to go to Starbucks and I used to battle on on the 3DS. Kind of stinks too, because I used to love playing Age of Empires. I got a new video card and everything. The game runs so much better. So I kind of miss, like, I miss like I used to play with like Age of Empires with like these German people and Russian people, and it used to run pretty good. Now it's like I know if I play online now, it's like sometimes I can get a half hour out of it, maybe 40 minutes. But Age of Empires can go for like an hour and a half or more, and I never get that, man. Sometimes it even disconnects within like 15, 20 minutes. And then it's like you just want to cry when that happens. You want to literally cry. Yeah, but Omar, that's a lot, bro. Like I'd have to, like, if I made extra money, let's say my stocks go up or something, and I could drop money like that, I would do it. But Omar, just look what I bought, bro. I'm paying off my video card. I still owe like 900 on that. I just bought a Nintendo Switch 2, which I paid more money for, by the way. I can't, like, you got to remember, Omar, like I'm 40 years old. Like I have to pay my fair share. How much you think I pay? Like, I'm fortunate enough that I'm able to even do this. Okay, like, to throw money away just for like streaming it's really hard to justify that. Especially like it would be one thing if I was like super famous and making money from my content all over the place, and I had Patreons and this, that, the other thing, then I could justify it. But like, even then, I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel right. I don't even want to even be dedicating so much to video games, to be honest. Like, I like video games, but like to really put all into it like this. I was telling you, even Omar, like, even before I got into Pokemon, I was telling you over and over, like, I don't really want to do this as much. Not because I don't like video games, but it's like a heavy dedication once you start streaming and stuff, and you start feeling like obligated and stuff. Yeah, well, that I could do because that's just uploading, and that doesn't really require a stable connection. I can, people who are content creators can be offline for the most part, do most of their work, and upload it. And one thing I don't have a problem with is I could watch movies and stuff. As long as I don't do it like in super 4K or whatever, like if I do it regular like 1080 or something, I'm okay. If I'm trying to do like 4K resolution streams, no way. No way. Ain't happening. Not with this connection. But I'm not, I don't need that much resolution though. I don't really care. I am still close, Omar. Believe it or not, I have on my other channel, uh I'm shy hours or something like that, but I am pretty. I got the subscribe. I got like 3 out of 4 check boxes. It's all right, Omar. I don't care. I mean, look, this is the story of This is the story of crazy man. I'm like the guy in this world that gets almost to the finish line but can't cross it. I've been like that my whole life, bro. I've always been that guy that runs. Oh, look, crazy! Wow, look at that! He comes out the starting gate. He's doing good. He's in first place for 3 out of 4 laps, and all of a sudden, by the fourth lap, I'm in fifth place. That's just how it is, bro. That's always my life has been like that. I've been like that in basketball when I used to play. Everything I did was like that. It was always like I used to be really good at things, and then sometimes bad luck would happen. Sometimes it would be me, or sometimes a combination of bad luck and me. Um, it was always like that, Like that was always. It's always been like that. But I'm not feeling bad for myself. It's okay because I'm fortunate to have even the things I have. Like I have a lot of privileges in life. I have like a tremendous amount of privileges that other people don't have. So I can't complain. It just is what it is. It's like an acceptance, a radical acceptance. I'm like a defeated old man, Omar. I just don't have. I don't have the discipline. Why am I? How can I create a Patreon with barely any subscribers? And if I go on the other channel, that's a content channel, and I have to stick with content. And I don't have. I'm lazy, bro. I don't have that I don't have the the structural discipline. Okay, that a lot of people have. That's what they call that, structural discipline. You got to remember something. I'm a high school dropout. Do you understand, Omar? I got my GED. I did go to network school for a year. I got like a certificate in that in trade school. But I'm a high school dropout, Omar. Like, I never achieved. What's this? What's this? What I'm trying to say? Like, I never achieved hard work, like, in my life. I winged it all the way through. And I did pretty good for winging it, actually. Somehow, I think by the grace of God, 100%. I give it to God, because there's no way I should be even in the position that I'm in. However, my work ethic has never been great. You know, it's been like that since I was a kid, man. So. Yeah, I was thinking about, believe it or not, I actually did think about going to online school for a seminary. There are seminary. It's called. I think it's yeah. So Berkeley, it's seminary, but it's also like It's called hermeneutics, and hermeneutics is like the study of theology and stuff, proper theology. Um, and you got a lot of different theological positions. You got orthodox positions, you know, which are more reformed, and then you got yeah, there's so many, man. There's so many. You know, the Bible has been interpreted by a tremendous amount of denominations, and your best bet if you're going to go with theology is to go with the most probable, because like anything, we're always guessing. Even with evolution, right? Evolution is still a guesswork in a lot of ways, because nobody was there 120 million years, right? Or whatever. They say the universe is 13.6 or 13.8 billion years old now, but you got to remember, not that long before that, the universe was considered to be 20 billion years. They cut off 30% of the universe's age in a course of like maybe 10 years. So I always laugh at human beings can just dissect 7 billion years of time based on what we think we know. And that's where I always say that we have issues with everything. You know, I feel personally there's a lot of issues that people, like, just in general, when it comes to religion, science, politics, there's a lot of nuance, Barkley, in all of it. You know, there's nuance in all of it. Like, it's never cut or dry. Hold on, let me get my coffee. Just be glad you guys are young, seriously. And that you have good heads on your shoulder. Omar, you're going to be going to college. Keep up with that. Barkley, you too, keep up with your studies. Even if you don't believe in, let's say, I don't know if you agree with university, with everything. I personally don't. But even if you have to suppress some of the noise just to get the degree, do it. Because it will enhance your job capabilities and stuff. And that's what a lot of people do. Like, even in the church and stuff, people go to college all the time, but they don't always agree with everything that the universities teach. The same thing with you, Omar. Like, you don't have to agree with the philosophical side of everything, right? You don't have to agree with, but there are the practical sciences that you can't really disagree with, like thermodynamics and periodic table of elements, mathematics, English, you know, legit English. Like most stuff, those are all practical and those are all good. I'm nervous with universities because of the social elements that they inject into them. But, whatever. Yeah, that's good. Like those are like all the sciences are good. Uh, Math and all that practical stuff, like learning about like photosynthesis. All that stuff is good. Like real science is good. I don't like scientific theory too much, though, bro. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of things that have serious arguments against them. But I like practical sciences. Like if like for example, like if you burn your hand with an acid. Well, psychology is good, Omar. Psychology is good, but at the same time, psychology is up for debate with a lot of things. Although psychology is helpful with a lot of things. So, for example, psychology, a therapist can truly help someone with schizophrenia, which is a real. You can see it on a CAT scan, on a MRI. You can see the splitting of the hemispheres, right, or the lack of gray matter. So you know that schizophrenia is 100% in tune with biology. Something, the synapses are not connecting properly. So then you look at a psychologist can help someone with schizophrenia or someone even with dementia to a degree. So psychology has its place in real science. Where I think psychology goes wrong is when the DSM they keep updating the manuals. What are we on, DSM 6 now or something? It was DSM 5, DSM 4. The DSM manual that deals with mental illness is updated according to cultural trends as much as it is the actual mental illnesses. So this is where nuance comes into play, right? Like where society and culture changes, things update along with it, but it's a scary. Okay, let me explain. Okay, I went to cognitive therapy for almost 10 years of my life for OCD, right? That's why I'm on medicines. Basically, it's like this. If if you a trauma response in psychology, if you like to go horse riding, okay, and you fall off a horse, okay, the proper trauma response for decades. You could probably look this up if you don't believe me, or ask ChatGPT. I'm sure it would kind of agree with me. But the proper response. I'm sorry. Let me get to a less of a noisy area. Uh, yeah, no, I have it too, bro. Really bad. I'm like bad with it. I'm on medicine for it. But the prop so if you fall off a horse, the proper psychological response to that is to try to get back on the horse, right? Because your brain is going to attribute the trauma to horses, right? You can create a phobia in your brain, and so it's like A lot of humans have the tendency to remember bad things versus good things. So, or even bad things versus boring things. So, like, you could go back and think of, like, when you were 7 or 8 years old, and you could say to yourself, okay, you remember that time, Omar, when somebody hit you or something, or when somebody yelled at you, or kicked your computer, right? Those stand out in your brain. But you probably don't remember everyday, day-to-day stuff that's kind of boring, right? Like the boring stuff don't stick out in memory. But when something traumatic happens, we anchor ourselves to it. So that's psychology right there. Psychology tries to handle how you have a trauma response or anchor yourself. So psychology is not a terrible science. My only problem with psychology is that they're changing it a lot to fit postmodern culture, which, you know, it's kind of like this. If you fall off a horse, Omar or Barkley, why go back on the horse? Why don't you just come here and I'll give you a hug? And that's not the best trauma response. It's like, you know how they give golden stickers to, like, the kids that don't do good in school? Like, oh, well, Bobby didn't do good. He got a 57, but we're going to give him a golden sticker. Or, you play baseball in Little League and everybody wins in the end. That's not good. Okay? That's not good for progress in society. That just makes people feel good for the moment. And that's the type of psychological stuff that I'm firmly against. So that's that's how psychology is kind of changing, Omar, I feel. If you were afraid of elevators, well, what was cognitive therapy would do? Go right into the elevator and face your fear. Right. But let's say you really liked horses, Omar. Like put it in a different scenario. Let's say it was like a Pokemon game or something. All right? And you, for whatever reason, I know Pokemon game isn't as dangerous, but let's say you fell or you had a bad memory. Like every time you turned on the Pokemon game, you tripped, you dropped the switch down the stairs, or whatever. Something bad happened. You can associate bad with Pokemon. Okay, is what I'm trying to say. Just like you can associate bad with uh, falling off the horse. And if you say, hell no, I'll never get on it again, that prevents you from living. Right? So psychology, good psychology, will tell you to, if you fall off a horse, get back on it. That's good psychology. Bad psychology will tell you, stay away from the horse. You might break your neck. Never go on a horse again. Go ride the tricycle. That's bad psychology. And some people teach that now. They teach. I honestly, Omar, look, racism has a lot of more deep-rooted history behind it, okay? You can't, see, something like racism is not so cut and dry, because there's deep-rooted history and hardships that came along with racism. I'm just talking about basic psychology. This is just basic stuff, like fall off a horse, get back on it. Like, that's just a basic thing. You don't want to anchor. It's like post-traumatic stress disorder, right? When people anchor to bad events, they tend to avoid things. There's nothing to do with racism. I mean, there could be truth. There could be some truth that, yes, there's an element of PTSD from families that went through racial hardships, and it carried over generations because of the stories and the hardships. Yeah, I don't feel like playing, Omar. I'm not gonna lie. Unless you want to just connect to the game and do stuff, I don't really want to play right now. I just rather talk. So Omar, like what I'm trying to explain to you is that uh all right. Again, I don't know how long the connection's gonna hold up. So far, it's been holding up, I think. Uh, but Omar, what I'm explaining to you, look, I may not be the smartest person in the world, but I got a lot of life experience, and what I'm explaining to you is that I saw changes, and things are affected by things, man. But it doesn't mean two wrongs make a right. Okay, just because something was unjust or whatever, it doesn't mean that you go extreme in the opposite direction, because that doesn't justify it. Well, all that does is just make a 180 on it. This is why Trump is president, bro. Like, I know people don't like Trump. A lot of people don't like Trump. I'm indifferent with Trump. I don't really like him too much, but I don't really hate him. But I'll tell you one thing: the reason why he became elected, and I'll tell you 100%, it's because people got fed up. It's not because all the voters are stupid. I don't believe that. Some of the people I know that voted for him make like six figures and have college degrees and own property and do very well in life, families and kids. Uh, I did. I think it said like I had like 120 or 125. I don't know. It wasn't like super high, but it was not low. But it was a while ago. But that stuff fades, Omar, with age too. Like, I don't know. All I know, Omar, is they say Pokemon's like try to use a steady connection. Yeah. Okay, Pokemon. Yeah, we're trying. That's the code, Omar. Yeah, I don't know, Omar. I don't even know if it's that hard. Honestly, Omar, I didn't like have it. Like, I think you know how I got that score? It's not even legit. Like, it's not even I had the AI assess my IQ. I think what happened was I was trying to get past the AI guidelines for like 2 hours one time, or 3 hours even, and I was doing like really getting into deep stuff, and then I had it like based on past conversations, like analyze my IQ, and it like came up with some number that was like that. Um, I don't know how accurate that is. It's AI, so I don't even know. I don't even know how accurate an IQ test is to begin with. I don't think it means anything. You have people with supposedly 150 IQ and they're like bums, Omar. Like, seriously, they're like as bum, and it could happen. It could happen because just because you have a high IQ doesn't mean that you do the right thing with it. You could have a high IQ and be fantastic at smoking crack or growing weed or selling drugs. You could be, you know what I mean? Like, you could have a high IQ and be a complete mess with it, or womanizing, or criminality. Oh, I got 150 IQ, but I focus all of it on criminality. And then you get arrested. And then you become the top dog in jail because you're smart. And you're running a gang in the prison. I'm sure the gang leaders in prison aren't stupid. You see what I'm saying, Omar? Like, you can have a high IQ and make wrong decisions, or be part of a bad like environment, and you could totally be like the champion of your element. Well, that's pretty good, Omar. Yeah, I think I'm like in the 130. I think I might be like 130 myself. I don't know. I know I'm not a small number, but at the same time, uh, you can't go by that, Omar. You can't get like you. These IQ tests are like so messed up. Like they say Donald Trump has like a crazy high IQ, and I don't really believe that. I think he was kind of born into privilege. I think he says a lot of stupid things. He makes bad decisions. I do think some real estate decisions and things he does is not bad, but I don't go by IQ, man. It's just it's the brain is funny, man. I hear you, Omar. A lot of people who are smart go through trouble, Omar. Some of the smartest people in the world have mental problems. My cousin Lenny, uh, uh, he, this was going back in the '90s. Okay, he was so good at math that he was in the 1 percentile and got a scholarship to MIT, Omar. Okay, MIT is not a cheap college in America, and he got a full blown scholarship to it. And then what do you think happened to him, Omar? At 23, 24, like Barkley's age, okay? He goes into the mental hospital for 7, 8 months. Then he gets out. No, maybe almost a year. Then he gets out of the mental hospital. He's good for a while, goes back. Omar, his whole future was compromised because of his mental condition. But yet his IQ, Omar, is like 170 or so. It's crazy how smart this guy is. So but he's been hospitalized at least like 15, 20 times. He's only like I'm 40, he's like 48 maybe. He's only like 7, 8 years older than me. But he's been hospitalized, Omar, like uh a ridiculous amount of times. And it's sad because he's so brilliant. I mean, he knows trigonometry and all crazy. He's the guy's like brilliant, man. But just because he's brilliant in one thing doesn't mean he's got it together. He don't, man. He's not like a jack of all. He doesn't drive, Omar. Um, he's not a jack of all trades type of guy. He has a lot of problems. He's like all mentally messed up. He can't hold a job. Nothing, nothing. And that's the unfortunate part of people who are smart. Is just because you're smart doesn't mean you're going to have it all together in every area. A lot of times, you ever heard the saying, Omar, ignorance is bliss? A lot of times people that are ignorant function better. It's facts. See, Omar. Omar, it's not strange. It's the internet, bro. Set it up again. Look, and even you see this, Omar. This is what I'm saying. Look, it disconnected the union, and look, we're still connected. I'm still connected online. This is what I'm trying to tell you, dude. I can't make sense of this. I'll try it again. But I did. All right, I did move my phone though. To be fair, I moved my phone. I was texting somebody, so possibly when I moved my phone just now, it severed the connection. So to be fair, I did manipulate the phone. So I definitely could have did something to the hotspot doing that. So like I will say that. That's why I was quiet for a minute. I was texting somebody, but I kind of lifted the phone up. So it could be the very fact that like, well, it could be the fact that I moved the phone that like I bent the like. Look, if the connection is fragile to begin with, if I move the phone, you know what I'm trying to say? It could be that because I. So basically, what happened was Barkley, Omar was connected to me in the Union Circle. Somebody texted me. I lifted the phone up real quick and I answered them back, and it dropped Omar. But yet it still said I'm online. So as you can see, if I move, it seems like if I even like move the whatever I'm connected to a little bit, it like can sever the connection. But if I leave it still, it might be okay. I don't know, man. Again, I can't make sense of this because then it still says I'm online. So it could do that. Like I said, I don't know. All I know is just now, uh, I didn't I didn't open any website or any email, and all I did was lift the phone up, and I just like kind of had it in my hands, and that's when it disconnected. So it's not so much the multi. I think it's literally, honestly, I think it's the walls here too, because it could very well be that the T-Mobile towers are not very far. I mean, I'm sorry, the T-Mobile towers are kind of far, because I get drop calls all the time too. But the phone and the internet are two different monsters. Okay, so for example, the internet is Verizon, and that's connected to a whole fiber optic thing, which is unrelated to the T-Mobile. The T-Mobile is a satellite connection or cell phone tower. It's very different. Oh, hey Jay, you play Pokemon anymore? What's going on, dude? Long time no see. Let's give a standing ovation to Jay. Jay, Jay, you remember Barkley, right? And Omar. It's pretty cool. So Jay, how you been, man? Long time no see. How you been? How's school? How's life? How's everything? You got to be at least like 17, 18 now. You can't be that young. I know you were like 15 back then or something. Okay, so you're like a year younger than Omar then. Omar's going to be going to college. And I think Cheddar has like kids or something. Do you still play Pokemon, Jay? I hear you, Jay. Let's see how good my internet holds up, man. Let me see. What if I wait? If I do casual battles, will that like completely disconnect the Union Circle? Probably, right? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, see, yeah, I can't do it. All right, let's battle. Do we battle, or do we have to disconnect the Union Circle? All right, I'm not gonna move my phone, Omar. But 1 2 3 5 1 2 3 5. Dude, I've been trying to get Cheddar in the stream. I send him the stream all the time. He never comes in though. He works a lot, Cheddar. I think he breaks down walls or something. Yeah, I think he breaks down walls or something. Uh-oh, here's that nasty team. Omar, your team, I hate it. I actually hate your team more than Barkley's teams. There's something about your pokes that just aggravate me. That Toxapex, I hate him. That monkey, I don't like him. That stupid fungus Pokeball, I don't like him. You gotta replace Salazzle, Omar. He's whack as heck, man. He's a wasted slot. Barkley's right. Yeah, Omar, Barkley's right. Unless you know what, I'm gonna eat my words now. Salazzle's gonna like. I'm gonna eat my words. Salazzle's gonna sweep me now. Watch. Wait, what? Why are you bringing him out now? Too funny, Omar. You're too funny, Omar. You bringing the boy out? Dude, don't tell me you outspeed me too, man. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, I may be. Do I have to sack him? I think I have to sack him. All right. I got to sack him. Damn, Omar, you're proving a point with this freaking guy, huh? Wow, Omar. Dude, if you had, let me see this. Let me see what you're pulling right here, Omar. Let me see what you're. All right, poison. Nah, not really worried about the poison. I was about to say. Let me see if your Salazzle's a bulk. If your Salazzle's a bulky boy, I'm gonna be like, what the heck? This is Choice Bandit, Extreme Speed. Okay, you're focused. Fair enough. Yeah, he's focused, Sashed. I don't have much priority, man. I think I'm gonna be in trouble here. I had to play smart here. I was gonna get in a lot of trouble. Dude, Omar was about to friggin' show me up with... Dude, I was making fun of Salazzle, and I almost feel like I just got almost swept by this thing. Crazy. It's like, wow. Let's see if I get the turn 2 wake up like Barkley. Come on. Come on. Give me that wake up. I'll forget about it. I don't have an answer for this, Omar. Let's see, maybe. I don't think I do. I have all special attackers. I can't break this guy. That Salazzle screwed me up, man. Nah, I don't want it, dude. I don't really want it, man, to be honest. If I get it myself, that's a different story. Omar, there's no way. You think I'm gonna let this thing go off, Omar? Try my best not to. Wake up, you stupid turtle. Yeah, boy. That's called status protection. I can't be poisoned and sleeping, Homer. Dude, how am I sleeping for what am I gonna sleep for the full 5 turns? This is ridiculous. It's so stupid, dude. The RNG in this game sometimes is just I don't know. Oh fuck. They woke up. Only took like 6 freaking turns. I felt longer than that to me, dude. I don't know why. I switched out, Barkley. I switched out. Unless it resets when you switch out. I don't know. The heck do I know anymore? Why did it feel longer then? Unless that was the 3 full turns. I don't know. I could have. It felt like 4 turns at least. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm not gonna argue. No, come on, Omar. Why you gotta do that to me, Omar? Why are you doing that to me, Omar? Then you're gonna calm mind him. All that fun stuff. I'm hoping for the Barkley wake up here. Come on. Give me that turn 1. Come on. Come on. No. Dude, I never get that, bro. I'm never gonna get a turn 1 wake up. Ever. Ever. Seriously. It ain't gonna happen. It's gonna be full turn 3 every single... Whoa, turn 2? Hold on a second. Turn 2. I just got a little bit of luck there. Dude, Omar, just be lucky the battle's even lasting this long. I'm surprised I didn't get a disconnect yet. I'm not moving my phone, nothing. Here we go. There it is. I gotta rethink how I use these guys. Come on, where's that 50% boost? All right. I don't know. Dude, this Toxapex gonna be the end of me, I think. On! Oh my god! That's the regenerating boy. You are regenerating. No monkey. Alright, here we go. This son of a gun, boy. This Toxapex is a real character. Omar, we're gonna waste time with you guys, Omar. I feel like all your guys, Omar, like stall the game out tremendously. Cause you know why, Omar? Yeah, but he has three regenerators though. Like, well, all right. I'm not complaining. It is what it is. But I just feel that like, what the whole poison team stalls like that, really? Fair enough. Who doesn't hate Toxapex? I still hate him. Good game, Omar. I had you locked in. This was a win for me, so. You only had one guy left. He was stuck in Encore. Your Chilling Water wasn't doing any damage. I had 2 Pokemon left. I don't like the time limits. I wish Pokemon would let you change things like that. Can we do that any like Barkley, is there a way we can do that? No, right? Not in the game, only in Showdown, right? You want to battle again? Let's keep battling, Omar. The connection's good. Let's keep battling while the connection's good. Otherwise, for some reason that worked pretty good, and I don't know why. I'm using my same fire team. Oh yeah, for now it's good, Omar. So I'm okay with it for now, but again, we'll see. All right. Oh, I don't like this guy. Oh, you love to make me angry. Come on, give me that turn 1 wake up. Turn 1 wake up. Come on. Turn 2 wake up. All right. Yep. Of course not gonna get that. Of course I'm not gonna get the turn 2 wake up. Can I get a turn 3 wake up? Now let's see, Barkley. This I have to wake up next turn, right? Isn't that like part of what has to be done? Okay, you were right, Barkley. Barkley's teaching me. I hate that this Slowbro pisses me off. Oh my! I don't like your Slowbro. Fair enough, Omar. Fair enough, Omar. I mean, Barkley, do the all ghost team again, man. I mean, Jay. Look, I screwed up. I screwed up Jay's neck. Called Jay Barkley and Omar. Sorry, Jay. Yee. Celeste. Omar, I don't like your Salazar, Omar. It's like, it's scaring me now. I used to think this thing was like a piece of crap, and now all of a sudden I'm kind of... I'm worried about it now. Play, Omar. You get the Spore. Where's Spore? Spore is 100% accuracy, right? And the only way around it is like safety goggles or something. Or insomnia, right? Give me that turn 2 wake up, Shelly. Oh, here we go, Omar. Right, all Grassmons are immune. Gotcha. Interesting. I forgot about that. Alright. I have a feeling you're gonna kill me. Dude, really? It doesn't have... Oh, man. You don't have accuracy on that thing? Alright, now I just got some good RNG. Well, now you got RNG. Fair enough. Fast or slow that thing is. So far, my internet's holding up, Omar. Come on, we gotta make sure that you keep going, Omar. If I get a connection drop, I'm done for the night. Just letting you all know. If literally. Hey, you gotta admit though, you like my Arcanine, Barkley? It's not too bad, right? Toxapex can kind of eat. He can eat hits though. I'm pretty sure Toxapex can eat this stuff. Let's see. I'm actually very curious to see if Toxapex can tank a shot here. Or like what? I'm curious. I'm very curious. Toxapex is so annoying that he probably could tank my extreme speeds. Let's see. Oh, he doesn't tank it too good though. But you definitely got lucky with that freaking attack drop though. I'll tell you that much. How come you were chill watering me the last game and I wasn't getting any drop? Why is that, Omar? Oh, okay. Never mind. So you hit me with 6. You hit me with over 6 of them then? Okay, fair enough. That Salazzle's done, Omar. Let's see. I'm nervous with this Salazzle. I don't. Let's see. Are you gonna one hit me with the poison stab? You outspeed me. You know what? And that little tidbit of damage is gonna. Yep. You're gonna one shot me. I think. Yep. But then again, you're not. No, you're not nasty plotted. Honor is my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Mon. Yeah, he's kind. Barkley's kind of right, Omar. I feel like Barkley makes a good point in the sense because, like, you are overdoing the sleep. It's very safe, but it's not the strength of your team. Fair enough, Omar. Fair enough. I can't even believe my internet. You know, I'm not touching the phone at all, bro. I'm leaving it in the same spot. It's holding up. Hey, not complaining. Why'd you cancel? That's fine, Omar. Good game, Omar. I'm still making more fire teams, so let me see. That was just one team, right? That's the only fire team I have at the moment. That's the only fire team I have. Uh, Omar, for some reason, we had a pretty. I'm actually surprised I didn't disconnect, actually, for as long as I did. Disconnected the Union Circle, but after that, we're pretty good. I still think fire is kind of trash, though. I'll be honest. I like it. It's hyper offensive, but it's got very. Other than the Ninetales, I don't have much. I mean, well, the Torkoal's kind of bulky, but physical bulky. But there's too many weaknesses around it, I feel. So I didn't even use my bunny or my Blaziken. Not on this team anyway. Although, and I even have this guy, Scovillian, that could be pretty dangerous with Groat. I gotta use this guy too. And I barely use my Charizard, to be honest, because I just don't really like how frail he is. Charizard is such a gimmick, dude. He only works if you have full sun and the Fire Blast. I don't even know if I should even have Fire Blast on him. I feel he's too risky, man. It's too risky. In my opinion, he's way too risky, dude. Alright, so two Pokemon that I want to train up here is this boy and this boy. These two boys right here. The Chandelure, and this guy here. And I think these guys could be dangerous. But again, one thing is I have a lot of special attack, 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 physical attack. This guy doesn't really count. Actually, no, this guy's special attack too, in a way. Physical, physical, physical. But the thing is, with Arcanine, I'm barely using his other moves. I'm mostly going for Extreme 2. So, really, it's like these two guys and him are my only physicals. So I have way too many special attackers, and I got to figure out a way to mix it up better. All right, maybe I'll build him for that reason. I mean, my Ninetales is kind of bulky only because she's more HP built. my Ninetales is kind of bulky only because she's more. Let me see her. How do you? I hate them. I hate this sometimes. Okay, wait. Oh, you can't do it in that menu. Okay, I get it. Yeah, she's HP and speed based. I mean, she's somewhat useful though. I gotta say, she's a good. One thing I'll give her. One thing I will say about her is that she's very utility based, which is good. And Omar, honestly, I'm gonna change my fire moth. I think Sorry, I blew in the mic. I blew in the mic. I'm sorry. I think this fire more. I think this boy needs to be fire terror. Seriously, I don't agree with the grass terror. It's stupid. Why would he be grass? Nah, we're changing him. We're changing him, Omar. No way. He's too fast to not have a terror stab on his fiery dance. It doesn't make sense to protect him like that. He's not a Pokemon you want to protect. You I rather sack him than protect him. You know what I'm trying to say? That's stupid. You can't always go by Smogon, dude. Seriously, Smogon doesn't always do things right. They'll tell you like to grass him up and stuff. I don't think that's a good idea, because with Fiery Dance and the boost of special attack, why would you not? And especially with his speed boost from the Corky Drive, the booster thing, why would you not want to have that ability to get an extra stab percentage? That don't make sense to me. See, that's where I disagree with Smogan. Like, I can understand a defensive typing if you're using it in a bulky sense, but not if you're going to be a hard hitter that's fast. That's stupid. It's safe, but it's like not it's not smart. I don't know. Maybe it is smart. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not on my watch. What do you think? I kind of think you're right, Barkley, in a way. Like, okay, so to be fair, like Ninetales, like the utility Pokemon, like Ninetales, I could understand, and even Arcanine because of extreme speed to have different terrors. But honestly, yeah, hyper offensive seems to be. Well, it's fine. I'm playing with it for now. I'm not gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna always be fire. And again, it all depends how my internet holds up. Because if my internet starts dropping me like crazy, I'm gonna be frustrated and want to get off the game. So far, it's been okay. So I'm in a better frame of mind right now. Fair. To be fair. I just had like two very long battles with Omar, and it didn't disconnect. So I have to say, like, um, it's for whatever reason it's holding up. So all right, so we brought this guy back to terror fighting. Be a little more scary with his fiery dance. Yeah, I know he's scary. That's why I want to train him. I saw him in action, man. He's almost like the fire slow bro in a way, right? Yeah, I mean, I usually don't bother with that so much, but eh. All right, be right back. Hold on. I'm gonna go AFK till I gotta call somebody, but I'll leave the Union Circle on for however long it lasts. If it disconnects, Omar, I'm sorry. I'm not moving my phone. I'm using my ear set, so it should be okay. Yo, I'm surprised it's still on. Wow, but I didn't move the phone. It's still in the same spot. Who's in my stream? Why? I feel like my Nintendo Switch is freaking cooking right now, dude. Should I like take a break maybe, Omar? Yeah, let me take a break from. I don't want to freaking dude. I just got this Switch too. I don't want to like burn it out. Oh, good luck, Barkley. I I think if you close out of like uh high demanding games, I believe it will cool down, right? Because they say it cools down if you're not like playing graphically intensive games. I don't know how true that is. Is that true, Omar? All right. I bought this game. It got a Switch 2 update. It has like a bunch of little mini games. It's kind of cool. Like if you're just bored and you don't feel like playing like anything intense. Ah, this is intense. Let me see if I do this. I've been playing Fire Emblem a lot, dude. Just, I don't even know much about it. Chapter 22. Oh, if you're gonna get going, dude, I'm gonna get going too. I'm gonna play wrestling or something. I'll do this later. I'll give the Nintendo Switch a break, man. Seriously. All right, take care, Buckley. All right, I'll see you later.